Love it. I can hear. How's that looking over there? I think we're good. I can hear me. That's all I need because I have nobody else.
I said, I think we're good because I'm the only one here, so not like I need to hear anybody else.
Welcome to CBTSport.net Game of the Week. Bringing you high school, college, amateur, semi-pro, and professional sports video from right here in Central Vermont. Over a decade of local Central Vermont sports video action. Get ready, because it's time for the CBTSport.net Game of the Week.
My daddy made this. Daddy!
Well, good. I can't hear myself. Try to speak.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to U-32 High School here as we are back with girls varsity basketball. I am Noah McLean. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here on this Thursday night matchup. And again, the U-32 Raiders facing off against the Lake Region Rangers. I'm Noah McLean. Again, thank you, everyone, for choosing to spend this kind of cool, not freezing, we won't say, because it's been warmer here in Vermont than normal January weather, but nonetheless, we are happy to have basketball back here tonight at U-32. And let's take a look at some of the players to note here. We'll start with the home team, U-32, still searching for their rhythm here in this early going season. But, you know, we talk about some athletes. A recent career high 25 points for Clara Wilson in a game for her earlier this season, just coming off her last game. And boy, what a game that was for her. She was phenomenal on all sides of the balls. Clara Wilson, as we mentioned, 25 points, did it on the defensive end. And the sophomore is going to be very fun to watch here tonight, as well as Willow Long, also another starter for this U-32 Raiders team. She may be small, but she goes in there. She gets a lot done. She distributes the basketball very well, and we are excited to see her as well. On the flip side, let's look over here. Lillian Fotu is also very, very good. We are excited to see her. The senior forward will be certainly a presence in the paint. And, you know, these Lake Region Union High School with head coach Joe Houston are in good hands. He's been a coach for a while here, and we are excited to see what will go on. Let's take a look at the starting five for both squads. We'll start off with the home team, or actually, you know what, rather, let's do the visitors. Lake Region Union High School, wearing number 2, Maddie Racine, a senior guard. Wearing number 5, a senior guard, Sequoia Sweeney. Wearing number 12, a junior guard, Madison Bowman. But wearing number 15, a senior forward, Lillian Fotu. And rounding out the starting lineups, a senior forward, wearing number 22, Alyssa Butler, and the head coach, Joe Houston. And that is your Lake Region lineup. On the flip side, for the home team, the U-32 Raiders tonight will start things off. Number 1, a sophomore guard, Clara Wilson. Wearing number 3, a junior guard, Willow Long. Wearing number 11, a junior guard, Yvette Petrella. Wearing number 23, a senior forward, Caroline Flynn. And last but certainly not least, a senior forward, wearing number 25, it's Kara Richardson. Head coach Daniel LaPearl will be heading the ship tonight here for the U-32 Raiders. As you can hear, we are just a few moments away from tip-off. And again, thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. We have U-32 versus Lake Region girls varsity basketball when we come back. Well, welcome back, everyone, to U-32 High School. Again, we are very, very excited to have this special matchup, the U-32 Raiders facing off against the Lake Region Lady Rangers. I'm Noah McLean, and once again, if you're just joining us, we are just about ready for a tip-off here, as the Rangers traveled quite a ways for this one. They are in their away blue with the white numbers. The Raiders in their home white with their blue numbers. Little flip-flop there. And we got two of the best officials here, Woody and Shannon, as I like to call them down there. So we are in for a treat tonight. And jump ball is up. And we are underway as Lake Region will control the basketball first. Swung over into that left side onto a little give and go. No option there up top for Butler. Butler gives it off on the right side. Dump pass underneath, can't hold on to it. It was a good look there from Sweeney to Butler, who gave it up, but no good as it rolls off the hands of Butler out of bounds. Raider basketball. Petrella now will dribble it up for the Raiders. Backdoor audible from Flynn. Petrella keeps it. Wilson sets the screen. Off to Willa Long on the far side. Flynn looking inside for an option. Nearly has it taken away, and she does. Good hands inside there by the Lady Rangers. That's Fotu, who came away with that one. Now with the basketball up top, it's Bowman. Madison Bowman swings it over. Wide open three-pointer. Buries it. A little bit of swag. Sequoia Sweeney. The three ball right there. And that is certainly unfortunate, as a shot inside for Clara Wilson will not go. Put back up and under for two. And what a bucket there. Nice move. Caroline Flynn now defending on the right side. Rangers looking for an option. Sweeney doesn't have it. Dish it inside to Fotu. That jumper won't go. And trying to save it right there was Bowman, but she will not get to it in time. So the Raiders will take over. Nice pass inside to Richardson, Kara Richardson, and nearly taken away. Wilson gets it back. There's the crossover. She's coming off a very good game with a career high 25. Backdoor, look out, taken away. And these Raiders are going to have to take care of the basketball if they want to really be productive tonight. Is that one off the glass? No good. Richardson, big rebound for the Raiders off the miss there from Sweeney. Here come the Raiders. Skip pass ahead to Flynn. Jump stop. She looks up, and that one's off the side of the backboard. No good. Rangers looking to push the pace. This time it's Bowman. She goes coast to coast. That won't go either. Big offensive rebound for Sweeney. And calling for that one was Fotu. She was wide open under the hoop there, as a long mid-range jumper will not go. Good look at it from Alyssa Butler, no good. And now the Raiders will take back over. Still 3-2 here on the opening minute. Wilson calling out the play. Calls for the screen. There it is from Richardson. Richardson, give and go. She gets it, but look out, has it ripped away. And it's really been back and forth so far. Neither team getting into a rhythm. Driving inside, off the glass for two. Nice take inside there by Madison Bowman. And good hustle, but unable to keep it in play. Right there, Sequoia Sweeney, who knocked down the three ball to start this game off, and right there got her hand in the passing lane. So 5-2 now the story with 4:39 here in the first quarter. And look out, tipped away. Great defense up and under for two more. Sequoia Sweeney Has 5 already, and timeout called U-32. So we'll take a short break. 7-2 is the story here early on. The Lady Rangers on top of the Lady Raiders when we come back. Welcome back to U-32 High School. Noah McLean rocking with you courtside here for this varsity girls basketball matchup. The Rangers traveling down to take on the Raiders here on this Thursday night. And it's a 7-2 lead for the Lake Region Rangers, that is. As Clara Wilson posts up Richardson, but look out, poked away. And coming away with it once again, Madison Bowman. Looking for an option inside, catching, turning, up she goes, but blocked inside. Great defense inside. And nice work there by Paige Parker to run that down, the only freshman on this U-32 team. Now into the ball game for the Raiders. Petrella working on her defender, tries to find it. Richardson, free throw line extended, that won't go, no good there, and a big rebound underneath. Once again, Bowman, and that ball hits the net quick, and all of a sudden the Raiders come away with it. Wilson nearly had it taken away, slows it down. Petrella, pump fake inside to Richardson. Her shot is good off the glass for 2. Nice move inside by Kara Richardson. The composure was there the whole way, found it, and a kiss off the glass to cut the lead to 3. So here come the Rangers on the offensive side now. Nice little give and a backdoor cut there for Sequoia Sweeney, who has 7 of her team's 9 early on. Wilson finds Parker. Parker picks it up and goes back to Wilson. And nearly having it knocked away, she will, but that'll go out of bounds. Last touched by the Lake Region Rangers. A couple of substitutes in here. Down to the game number 23, Dana Knights. Also into the game number 10, Kira Quintel. Flynn, dump pass off, and right back to her somehow. Hey, look what I found. Petrella now has it. Underneath her own basket, has to kick it out to Parker. Paige Parker on the far side for now Flynn. Richardson doing a nice job posting up, but it's not there. Good defense inside. Now tries to go there, but a kick ball. And we'll keep it right here. It's the battle of number 25s, Kaylee Sargent and Kara Richardson right now. As Richardson gets this one, passes it out. Parker, 3 ball, that one no good. Gets her own rebound though, and jump ball. But I love the hustle from the freshman there to follow her shot, and she gives her team another chance at it. Possession arrow, obviously, to U-32. That one knocked away. We'll keep it here again. 2:07 if you're just joining us. Again, it's the Lake Region Rangers playing against the U-32 Raiders tonight on Thursday night varsity girls basketball. Wilson catches the inbound. Working inside on Sweeney. Parker has it taken away. Sweeney loses it out of bounds. And I got to tell you, Sweeney has been all over the floor tonight. She has diving for loose balls, getting her hands in the passing lane. She's scoring. She's got 7 of her team's 9. And it's been very fun to watch her play so far as another substitute. Elena Azor will check in. Flynn catches it for the Raiders on the inbounds. Parker with a traveling violation. She thought about it a little too long as she just took that extra step before putting the ball on the deck and turns it over. So once again, Sweeney will direct traffic. Kick out. Doesn't like the option. Sargent outside, now dishes it over to the freshly checked in Azor. Azor dish off, up under for 2 for Kiera Quintal. Nice move inside off the glass. Very good composure. Just caught it and went right up and under. Making her presence known early on in her minutes. Parker has it taken away. Once again, Sweeney drives inside. Sweeney left hand whistle, a foul. As Clara Wilson was forced to foul her. And Sweeney will now head to the free throw line for 2 freebies. First shot is up, and that one's good. So make it 8 points on the night for Sweeney, looking for her 9th here. Good on the first one, second one, takes her dribbles, eyes it, shoots it, got it. And she has been pretty much just all perfection tonight is all I can say about Sweeney. Richardson, baseline jumper, that won't go. Rebound underneath for Azor. Elena Azor with that rebound, now dump inside, opposite, good seal and deal, and how do you do? Another 2 points for Quintal. Kiera Quintal now with 4 points. And extends the lead 15-4 as that one goes all the way around. No good, won't fall. Petrella 3-ball, no good. And can you guess who? Sweeney with a rebound. 30 seconds here in the first quarter. Sweeney guarded by Wilson. Directing traffic. Now over to Quintal. On to the far side of Azor. Thought about it, doesn't like it. Back inside, that one won't go for Quintal, and getting the offensive rebound underneath was Dana Knights, and she was blocked but last touched by the Raiders. 15.2 on the clock. Inbounded. Right inside, good defense by the Raiders. Pump fake, shot off the glass and gets the shooter's roll. 2 to shoot. Flynn's going to have to let it go. She will, and count it! My goodness, Carolyn Flynn, a flare for the dramatics at the buzzer. And just when you thought U-32 was not going to have any sort of spark heading into the second quarter, Carolyn Flynn with a little kiss off the glass. And 17-7 after that beautiful shot for Carolyn Flynn. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with second quarter action on the CBTSport.net network. Welcome back, everybody, to U-32 High School as Noah McLean rocking with you here. The score 17-7, the Rangers over the Raiders right now.
As now into the full court here are the Rangers to start this second quarter. Dribble drive inside, nearly lost it, able to hang on to it inside there. And now inside, up and under, that one won't go. Good rebound by Yolanda, and a jump ball there will tie things up, and we'll keep it right here. Actually, my apologies, we'll send it back with the Raiders. So the Raiders will get back possession here. 17-7 again, Noah McLean rocking with you courtside here for girls varsity basketball on this Thursday night. Willow Long setting up the offense, screen from Wilson. Dribbles into that corner, and she loses it out of bounds. They're going to say tipped away there before. So the Raiders will keep possession there. Maybe a little bit of a trickery. Alyssa Butler stepped out of bounds and said, hey, why don't you give that one to us? But not going to fool Woody down there, a seasoned vet. And on the inbounds, that one went all the way out of bounds. Didn't come in, actually. I don't usually see that. So Lake Region takes back over here. They're into the full court, setting up the offense on the far side. It's Fotu. Now looking inside. Up and under, that one won't go. Offensive rebound, put back, that won't go. Third chance, no. Fourth chance, no. And are we going to get a fifth one? Yes, we are. This one is no good. A fifth chance now, and that won't go. My goodness, there must be a seal on that rim right now. And still in the hands of Lake Region. 6:43 left to go in the second quarter. Finally slowing things down. It's Azur up top with the basketball. She throws it away, and the Raiders are finally going to get possession back. My goodness. I mean, that was 7 consecutive opportunities inside for Lake Region and could not find the bottom of the net. That is a very rare statistic. And they're going to say tipped it there, so the Raiders will keep possession. Wilson now with the basketball. She's going to set the offense, looking for a screen. She gets it. Now rolls inside. Richardson up and under. No good. Rolls off the rim. And once again, these Raiders just unlucky. Both teams can't seem to find the bottom of the basket right now. So the Raiders coming inside, trying to play defense, and another backcourt violation. That's the second one in a row here for Lake Region. A little uncharacteristic for them as they lead 17-7 if you're just joining us. And it's been pretty much all Lake Region in this game so far as this one tipped on another lookout. Bodies hit the deck. No whistle until it went out of bounds. And the officials are just going to say no contact or not enough to call the foul, so it'll stay right here with Lake Region. Dribbling it up, Sweeney. Nice move, crossover, pulls it back and sets up the offense. Crowd starting to get into it here at U-32, 17-7 with 5:40 left to go. Nice move inside, up and under. Oh my goodness, still can't find the bottom of the net as bodies hit the deck. And a tie up underneath will keep it with Lake Region here. So they'll have the ball and they'll have it underneath their own basket. Pump fake, Sweeney shakes off her defender. Nice pull-up jumper for 2. Sweeney just looking very, very good tonight. That's now her 10th point on the evening, 10 out of her team's 19. Petrella now for the Raiders. Looking for something, double teamed, whistle and a foul. We'll stop it right there. Petrella did a nice job, but got into that dead man's corner, no man's land, I like to call it. And, maybe where Bryson Richards, who's watching this at home, used to like to dribble a couple times. No, I'm just kidding, Bryson. But anyway, back to basketball here as Flynn will take control here. The senior driving inside, nearly had it taken away, and now does. Here's the fast break layup up, and that one won't go either. Pulled down by Sweeney. She's going to pump fake, kick it out far side. Racine still looking. 3-ball Bowman, that misses everything. And Richardson finally comes away with the rebound. Petrella pushing the pace. Pump fake. And fouled on her way to the basket right there was Yolanda Bonsa. So she keeps possession here with the Raiders. Little shout out to Adam Bernstein watching at home, a friend of mine. Thanks for tuning in. And this one is going to be thrown away. Sweeney picks it up. Now pulls up, and you got it. Sweeney is doing it all, and that one smooth like summer butter from Sweeney, and we are going to get a timeout, U-32. So listen up, the story, 21 for Lake Region, 7 for U-32. 4:24 in the second quarter. Don't go anywhere, folks. We got more basketball in just a few moments on the CBTSport.net network. Welcome back, everybody, to U-32 High School. The Raiders with the basketball with 4 minutes and change left to play in this first half. It'll be Flynn now over the far side to Bonsa. And whistle a foul away from the basketball. It'll come back against, let's see here, I believe that'll be against Lake Region's Lillian Fotu. And it will be, that's her second. Richardson, 3-ball. That is good from downtown. Kara Richardson, how do you do? Good looking shot from the outside, and now 9-21 the story. And look out, look out, look out. Too many steps inside for Kiera Quintal, who just pulled that back foot up. Wilson to inbound. She gets it in to the freshman, Paige Parker. Ayla Dyer in for the Raiders. Back to Wilson. Dyer up top, evaluates, skip pass to Parker. Richardson now looking for her options. Raiders moving it around nicely. Flynn, three-pointer. That one no good, but she runs it down. Nice job there. Tipped it to her teammate, Ayla Dyer, and the Raiders get a new set of possession here. Wilson is going to be tied up. Possession arrow will keep it right here. And this Lake Region defense, if anybody catches it and picks it up, it's pretty much a double team every single time. And they are certainly swarming everywhere on the defensive end. Inbound to Richardson. Pull-up jumper, that one a little too strong. Sweeney comes down with a rebound. Raiders with a double team of themselves, but Sweeney able to get out of it. Look out, the Raiders steal it right back. Took it away there. Did Wilson, took it right away from Racine. Three-pointer Parker, no good. This ball's loose on the far side. Racine pulls it down. Gets it ahead to Fotu. Now to Sweeney on the far right side. Isaac shoots it, long three-pointer, and my goodness, Sweeney is just really letting it go from anywhere, and she's just not missing. 24-9, 2:40 left to go here. Dyer dribbles it over. Flynn looking for her options. Wilson, post move. Fakes it, kicks it out. Parker, one more to Dyer. She pulls up. That one rolls off the rim, no good. Sweeney with a rebound. Here comes Lake Region now, as Sweeney gets it back at the top. Backdoor, nice look as that one rejected inside. Offensive rebound. This one a little hook, no good. And still not able to get a rebound are the Raiders on the defensive end. Nice crossover there by Sweeney. .145. Wilson defending Sweeney. Sweeney, dish inside. Nice pass, kiss off the glass, won't go. Another rebound, that one won't go either. Couldn't find the bottom of the net, was Fotu. This one hits the deck. Ayla Dyer now with the basketball, and she gets it away to Flynn. Driving inside, Flynn goes up. She's rejected inside, and Lake Region with a rebound. Good rebound there by McAcurran. We'll get a pronunciation on that one, my apologies. And now Sweeney thought about it. Drives inside, dishes, three-pointer on the way. That one no good from McAcurran. Dump off, no. Whistle and a traveling violation from Sweeney, a rare mistake. So 55.6 seconds left here. 24 Lake Region, 9 U-32. Petrella back into this one. Skips it over to Parker. Nearly taken away, but knocked out of bounds by, once again, Sweeney. I feel like I'm just on repeat here with that last name. And nobody wanted to take that ball out of bounds there. As Richardson, great seal, kiss off the glass for two. Kara Richardson, that's great positioning inside, and I think they've got to utilize her a little bit more in this second half. 30 seconds remaining in the first. Sweeney dishes it off. McAkern, back to Sweeney up top. Gets a screen, switch off, great switch there. Sweeney inside, right hand layup, up and under for two. 8 seconds left to go here. Full court pass, Flynn gets it, 4 to shoot. She goes up, no good. Richardson offensive rebound, put back, that's good at the buzzer. And the Raiders will trail 26-13 going into half, but they certainly do have a flair for the dramatic at the buzzer as Flynn and Richardson buzzer beaters to end the quarters, and now to end the first half. Again, Lake Region with a 26-13 lead over U-32. When we come back, second half action with Noel McLean on the CBTSport.net network.
Vermont middle and high school students can start college for free at the Community College of Vermont. Get a taste of college life and learn about options after high school by attending an Access Day and enrolling in our Intro to College and Careers class. Juniors and seniors are eligible for 2 dual enrollment vouchers, each good for 1 free CCV course. And seniors can complete their last year of high school and first year of college at the same time through the Early College Program. They can even stay at CCV and earn a free associate degree through the McClure Free Degree Promise. Learn more at gotocollegevt.org.
This game was made possible by Tournament Specialties, Central Vermont's corporate and team apparel specialists. If you are looking for an updated look for your business or want the latest look for your sports team, Tournament Specialties is the place to contact. Along with their embroidery and ink decorating services, they also work with groups who want a storefront to sell their items. A great way to fundraise without upfront cost and risk. Email Jeff at Tournament Specialties to learn more. tournamentdesigns@gmail.com.
Mark and I worked at Berrytown Elementary School when we were in college. We're both very family-oriented and community-driven.
Barry has a special place in our heart, obviously being our hometown.
When I met Mark and Ruben, they were college grads. Years later, they manage over 750 units in Vermont. In their spare time, they give back to the people they grew up with.
There are people in our community who are battling childhood cancer. This organization doesn't just financially fund their hospital bills, we actually help them out with the day-to-day expenses.
Local business owners, local community members, just a lot of local people that are congregating to help raise a lot of money for these families.
In small towns everywhere across America, this story gets repeated over and over. Local businesses coming together to support their friends, neighbors, and customers.
Our priorities and the bank's priorities align. We're all trying to make the community a better place.
This local sports video production is made possible by Maplewood Travel Service and Information Center, off Exit 7 in Berlin, featuring gas, diesel, excellent food from the deli, an exploration-worthy beer cave, and an extensive selection of candy, snacks, and soft drinks. With Maplewood locations, off Vermont 14 in South Barrie, off Exit 3 in South Royalton, off US 2 in Waterbury, and on South Main Street in Rutland. When you are on the road, Maplewood is the place to go. Made possible by locally owned Packard Fuels, located in East Montpelier, Vermont. Packard Fuels is a proud supporter of local athletics and community events. Packard Fuels provides home heating oil and service throughout central Vermont. Owned by Ellery Packard III, Packard Fuels, 802-262-3835. Packard Fuels, keeping you warm.
This game is also made possible by Vermont Fellowship of Christian Athletes, established in 1954, a community working to see the world transformed by Jesus Christ through the influence of coaches and athletes. You can find more information at fcavermont.org, and you can contact them by email at glennolson@fca.org.
Welcome back to U-32 High School for second half action. Noel McLean rocking with you here. And we are back to girls varsity basketball, 26-13. The story as it'll be Willow Long with the basketball for the Raiders. Now swings it over to Clara Wilson, who had herself a decent first half. She's coming off, again, a career high in her last game, 25, gets her own rebound, hits the deck hard, no whistle yet, and now the jump ball underneath will send it back to Lake Region. Excuse me, my apologies. As it's been a slow start for the Raiders, and it certainly has been anything but that for Sequoia Sweeney, who was doing it on every side of the ball, defensively, offensively, and any other way you can imagine right now in there. As up and under, that one won't go. Offensive rebound and whistle and a foul against Flynn. As our camera guy needed a couple of snacks, and we'll let it slide for this one. So for everyone watching at home, we apologize for the technical difficulties, but everybody's got to do what they got to do. We live, we learn, we move on. Well, I'll just take both of their paychecks for this week and call it even. No, I'm kidding, guys. Don't get too worried. Okay, a little smack over here as the second free throw knocked down there, 28-13. Good-looking shot from Lillian Fotu, who adds to her totals on the night. That's 6 now. Wilson catches shot, and that one won't go. Willow Long, nice rebound there. As the long rebound came right down into the hands of Willow Long. Wilson gets it back to her audible. That dribble at option has been there a couple times, as now Richardson gets it on the far side. And I think they need to utilize her more inside. She really seals off her defender very well down there. We saw it late in that second half. Nice pick and roll. Richardson can't hang on to it. And they're going to say it was tipped away by Lake Region there. But once again, there's that action. It was a good look to Richardson. And I think, you know, as we just mentioned, that's where they're going to find their bread and butter, as nearly on cue. Back rim there from Richardson. Looked good, but couldn't find the bottom of the net. Rangers looking to push the pace. Sweeney. Pump fake, kicks over. One more onto the far side. It's Bowman now. Madison Bowman had herself a pretty good first half. Also in there, Racine. Sweeney, pump fake, crossover. Nice looking move, but well defended there by Willow Long. And the Raiders look like they've dropped into a little bit of a zone. Sweeney says, hey, it doesn't matter what defense you throw at me. I'm going to make you pay. A 3-ball extends the lead, 31-13 with 5:20 left to go. And this is going to be hard to come back from here if you're U-32, but you just got to chip away. And the good thing is there's a lot of basketball left in this one. Flynn picks up her dribble inside to Richardson, who loses it, and wow, staying in bounds on the far side there, Madison Bowman. I thought she was going to go out, but takeaway there from Bowman, and the Rangers have possession back. Thought about it there, did Racine, doesn't shoot it. Now to Bowman. Back up top, free throw line extended, it's Fotu. 3-ball from none other than, you guessed it, it is Sweeney with 3 more. And my goodness, she is just lighting it up here. It is a shooting clinic inside the U-32 high school gym for Sequoia Sweeney. Knocked out of bounds. Petrella had it knocked away. We'll keep it here. And 22 points already with 4:22 in the third for Sequoia Sweeney. And I don't think she's anywhere close to done. Take it away inside now, and look out, weight room move there by Kara Richardson. She has it knocked away, still loose on the deck, and Petrella comes up with it. Richardson, pump fake, shots up, that one unlucky. Wilson gets it back, kicks it out now. Smart move. Petrella 3-ball. This time hers will go. Yvette Petrella with the tray. And that's exactly what U-32 needed there. Petrella able to do what she has not been able to do tonight, but has done so well all season. Knocked down that 3-ball right at the top of the key. Lake Region moving the basketball around into the dead corner. Back up top, Bowman. Inside, that one won't go. Rebound for Parker. The freshman now with the basketball. She's going to slow it up. Look out, had her pocket picked, but getting it back is Wilson. Her shot no good, and man, Wilson is just not finding the bottom of the net tonight. It's good shot selections for Clara Wilson, but just not falling. As that one will not go, and another offensive rebound for Lake Region. Thought about it, did Sweeney. Driving inside, and she does everything. A no-look pass, and an easy 2 points underneath for Alyssa Butler. That is senior to senior love right there. U-32 still trying to figure out their offensive rhythm. Is now with the basketball, Yolanda Bonsa. Petrella with it. Looks off for a defender, swings it over to Wilson up top. Calling for the screen, Petrella sets it. Rather, that's Richardson, and right through the hands of Yolanda Bonsa on the far side, and the Raiders turn it over. That's been the story tonight. A lot of offensive rebounds and a lot of turnovers allowed by the Raiders. And really, those two things, along with a shooting clinic from Sweeney, have just, well, tells the tale of a 36-16 game right now. But kudos to the Raiders to continue to play very hard and just good basketball nonetheless, as Sweeney makes another pretty move inside. 24 for Sweeney. And timeout, U-32. And they're going to have to talk things over, as Danielle LaPearl says, I've seen enough for the time being, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more basketball here in just a few moments. 38 Lake Region, 16 U-32 with 1:43 in the third when we come back. Welcome back to U-32 High School. Noah McLean rocking with you courtside here for varsity girls hoops. And 38-16 the story. If you're just joining us, welcome aboard. As the Raiders trail, they have the basketball. The freshman three-pointer, and a little swagger in her step after that one. And I love that aggressive shot take there from Paige Parker, who has her first points of the evening. And you got to start somewhere, as that one will not go, but another offensive rebound. And I think I've missed a few, but I'm going to say there's been at least 25 offensive rebounds. There was 7 on one possession in the first half, if you weren't watching, for Lake Region, and that has just been a tough area. I think there's going to be some rebound drills for the Raiders tomorrow morning. But they have, regardless, stayed in this game as much as they can. And look at the Raiders right now on the defensive end. I love that they are not giving up in any sort of way. Look at this defensive stance from Clara Wilson. Just great on-ball pressure. Not shying away from the moment is the sophomore. Lake Region with 20 to shoot. Knocked away by Richardson. And still loose. And now coming away with it, looking up ahead. And Sweeney with an Odell Beckham type takeaway. Gets it back, 4 to shoot. And she doesn't even know. Jab step, step back, three-pointer. And guys, can you believe it? Sweeney did not make that one. And I think that's the first time all night that I have said Sweeney did not make it. But regardless, 38 for Lake Region, 19 for U-32. We got 8 minutes when we come back left in this one. Again, Noah McLean on the CBTSport.net network. Welcome back as we are into the fourth quarter of play. U-32 High School 38 for the visiting Lake Region Raiders, or Rangers that is, and 19 for the U-32 Raiders as Paige Parker, the freshman who got the nod to play varsity, the only freshman on this team here. And, you know, this is a very young U-32 team, or, you know, I should say only 2 seniors on this roster. There is, however, 5 juniors. There would be a couple more, but they lost some along the way. 2 that are actually in attendance tonight, but we won't get into that. And certainly one that they are missing tonight and will be out for 9 games that I got word, Natalie Beauregard, who we have not talked about tonight, but this is something to mention. 9 games that she will miss because of personal health issues, and we wish her the best on that. We'll keep it right here, timeout, but, you know, never something you like to see for a young athlete who's had such a great season. She's just been phenomenal underneath the basket, giving her team great chances. And when you talk about all the offensive rebounds that Lake Region has had tonight, I think Natalie Beauregard is one of the missing chess pieces in this score right now, because she is so phenomenal on the defensive and offensive rebounding tonight, and just any night. But certainly Natalie Beauregard, who is actually just making her way back to the bench, not dressed tonight. But we wish her the best with all of her recovery. As still with the Rangers after the timeout. Cross-court pass into the hands of, now it is Bowman, who will throw that one just out past the fingertips of Azur. Elena Azur down there couldn't quite hold on to that one. So 7:24 on the clock, and we'll turn it back over to U-32. 38-20. Raiders are going to have to go quickly here if they want to make a comeback. Nice strong move there by Clara Wilson. And she's fouled. That's just the second foul on the Lake Region Rangers, and only the 3rd total foul of this half. Wow, that's a statistic. And Wilson seemed to be fouled. No call. Petrella couldn't hold on to it. And Danielle LaPearl not happy with the officials on that one as Parker, and great defense by Paige Parker. How about the freshman stepping up, an offensive foul called. And I love that tenacity defense from the freshman. Doesn't shy away from anything. Good stuff there. You love to see that from a growing player. Willow Long now enters it. Richardson back out to Petrella. She's going to try one. Kiss off the glass for two. Yvette Petrella with now 5 points on her evening. And U-32 going to have to defend here. Dumps it off, and just like that, Kiera Quintal has the answer. Wilson thought about it, doesn't like it. Parker with it. Entry to Richardson. Tried to step through, gives it back out to Wilson. Now goes inside, back to Richardson, and she finishes. And it's back to a 16-point game. And stolen away by Petrella. And don't force it here. Petrella doing a nice job. Oh no, she had to take it away. Petrella, great defense by Petrella as Willow Long comes away with the rebound. Wilson holding on to it. She gets it away. Petrella and the Raiders are fighting for their lives here. Wilson pump fake, drives inside, and offensive foul on Clara Wilson. So a couple of substitutions here as Wilson will take a seat. Flynn will return. And for Lake Region, Alyssa Butler will return, as well as Maddie Racine. As that one's up and under for two more. Madison Bowman, how do you do? Flynn with the basketball. And she's going to have it taken away. Good defense here by the Raiders. Running this one down, Butler into the far corner. Gives it back up top now to Fotu. And the Raiders here really not giving up, and I love that from this team. It doesn't matter what is on the scoreboard. They are playing as if it is a one-possession game. Is Yolanda Bonsa will check back in with 4:35. And I love the energy that she brings off the bench. She's so good with that up fake as she catches, she shoots, and that one a little too strong. Good look there, but just couldn't find the bottom there. Crossover up top now as tipped away there by Parker. It was Azur who was dribbling the basketball before she had it knocked away. Azur running the point guard. Parker, great defense. Gets it over there to Madison Bowman. Bowman looking inside now. Back to the senior Racine. Up and under for two. As scoring that one, Maddie Racine, the senior guard. And Bonsa, the hoop, the harm, and the holler. A little flex underneath. As a good, strong move inside. And a chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way. As another substitution for the Raiders brings Wilson back in after a quick Gatorade break, as my partner in crime, the best to do it in Central Vermont, Lori Shepard, loves to say. And I love this routine at the free throw line. A couple of spins behind, a couple of dribbles. Isaac shoots it, And that one a little too strong, but we've seen great success from Bonsa at the free throw line in previous games. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Whatever works for a shooter, I guess. So 3:30 left in this one. Bowman got in a tight spot, and they'll have to call a timeout. So we'll take a short break. 44 Lake Region, 26 U-32, 3:29 when we come back on the CBTSport.net radio network. Welcome back, everyone, to U-32 High School as we are 3 minutes and 29 seconds away from the end of regulation and what will probably be the end of this ball game here. So 3:27 is now heading to the free throw line, Alyssa Butler for Lake Region. And her first shot up and got robbed in there. So the first one, no good. That one was halfway down. Thought she was going to get it, but this U-32 crowd still very active down there. As I guess it paid off as Clara Wilson comes away with the rebound. So here come the Raiders. She dribbles over, Flynn catches, shoots it. Look out, she's fouled. And a shout out to the guy, Ural Forbes, the guy, Johnny Bravo, at home listening. Go Nears, as they say. One of the assistant coaches for the Vermont Mountaineers. Thank you guys for tuning in. And also, of course, we'd like to thank everyone at home. But you know what? In a situation like this, we'll give a couple of shout outs to everyone listening. Thank you to Caitlin O'Leary. Thank you to Rachel Zingerman. Delaney Augsburg, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Sue Chaffee, Marshall Donahue, loving all of the support, guys. And we will see here with the last 3:15 what this game will bring you. Wilson with the basketball right now. Flynn, long three-pointer. Oh, look out. The bank's not open this late as that one in and out. Tried to bank it home. And now it will be Lake Region with the basketball. Looking to drive inside here is Alyssa Butler. She picks it up, dishes it off to her teammate in the dead man's corner. And nice pass inside, up for two more. It's Madison Racine who finishes that one off the glass. Left-hand finish. Richardson other end. That one's good. And look out, Kara Richardson finishes inside, and now 28-46 is the story here, and a little bit of back and forth in the final minutes. And this is why you gotta love high school basketball, because nobody gives up, and I love this. These Raiders have played hard all night long and continue to do so. And nobody in there. A little shout out to Brendan O'Donnell and Dewey Burns as well, listening at home. Andrew Tripp also listening. As now into that far corner, Bowman. Floater inside, rim, back rim, that is no good. And look out, the offensive rebound put back for two. And the hoop, the harm, the holler. And another great finish inside for Alyssa Butler. as she went right through the contact and finishes inside. And boy, oh boy, has she had herself a great night. Also, fellow broadcaster of mine, Kyle DeSantis. Shout out Ollie Hammond as well. As that one drops through the bottom of the net there, adding to her totals. So she'll complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way as U-32 will take back over with 1:44 on the clock here. Looking for that far side option. They got to go quickly. Ayla Dyer swings it over to Parker. Long three ball, that one won't go. Big rebound underneath. Richardson defending inside, won't come away with it. Skip pass across. There's the shot, up under, no look out, whistle and a foul as bodies hit the deck. And we'll see who that one will come back against. Looks like it will be against Ayla Dyer. That's her first, team's fifth. It was in the shooting act. As the first one is up and the first one is good for receipt. Carlo Concessi watching, Alex Weinstein. Again, thank you everyone, just a few to name, and everyone else that is watching at home, thank you for choosing to spend your Thursday night here with us on CBT Sports. Three-pointer on the way, a little bit too strong. And Lake Region with the rebound. Into the game, the sophomore guard. It's for the first time tonight, Ava Price getting a crack at this one. As that one is rejected inside, Kara Richardson sent it back where it came from, but another offensive rebound and another 2 points inside for Lake Region, who has just been relentless on the offensive glass, and that's why this lead is so big right now. Price with the basketball, swings it over to Dyer. Inside Richardson, hey, look out right through the legs, and they're going to say it was last touched by Richardson. And with 35.6 seconds on the clock, this one will go down as a Lake Region win. 53-28 the story right now. Up ahead into the hands of Kaylee Sargent. Her shot no good. Rebounded inside by Kiera Quintal. In a little bit of trouble, 20 seconds remaining. Sargent looking inside. Quintal, post move, that one short. 10 to shoot, the Raiders come up with it. Wilson up ahead. Richardson gets this one. She's going to have to go quickly. Shot at the buzzer, no good. And the rebound comes down to Lake Region at the buzzer. So the final score from U-32 High School, 53. Lake Region in command from start to finish, 28 for the U-32 Raiders. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in. This has been a CBTSport.net presentation. I'm Noel McLean saying so long, stay safe, stay dry, and good night, everybody.
This has been a local sports video production brought to you by CVTsport.net, your local sports video leader. We'd like to thank our longtime partners, CVTV723.org, channel 192 and 194, Central Vermont Community Access Television, and Orca Media, Onion River Community Access Television in the greater Montpelier area is media for the people.
My daddy made this. Daddy!